Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bubba's EDC. I am Bubba. Hope you've had a great week. It is Friday morning. I'm headed to the job. A little later start today. Woke up with a little bit of a headache this morning, and just kind of took my time getting going. Let the big boss know, and I've got a good record, so he was cool. I got to put some windshield washer fluid in this car, clean them windows, the front window at least. But I hope you're having a good day. Hadn't done much posting this week, a few shorts. I think that's all I've done. I have a big mail call video to do from several different mail calls that I'll put them all together, but just haven't had a chance. My daughter had friends over yesterday when I got home from work, and they stayed till almost 9 last night, so no time or place to do a video unless I felt like going outside. And honestly, just kind of whooped. A lot going on, and to some it may seem like nothing, but hey, to each his own, right? So between my work, and now I'm still training the lady who's taking my old spot, and on top of that, my district manager, who is my boss's boss, has asked me to handle the AR. And for those of you who don't know, that's accounts receivable, and then the accounts payable. He wants me to handle all that for the store I'm in, for the code that I'm leaving, helping that young lady out, for another code who's in our same building, who he's new in his position. Excuse that squeak there. And for another code that is breaking off from our store June 1st. So no issue with that yet. But that'll be a new person running that code. So he wants me to oversee and help out all the billing, anything financial, for 4 codes essentially. And 2 of those being brand new to the company, 2 of those employees. The third one being brand new to any type of responsibility position in the company. And then the code for me has a whole bunch of accounts. I think we have 120 customers, somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, lots going on. For those who have asked, my brother, he's doing okay. He's working, so I'm actually taking him to work and bringing him home every day. So I've had to adjust my hours of work. This has been a little tough. I'm missing out on overtime because of having to get him and pick him up. There's gonna be some days where he's just gonna have to Uber or find another ride. Like today, he has a doctor's appointment. I couldn't take off the whole day because it's in Atlanta. So he's on his own figuring that one out. That's another reason I was a little later getting up today. Normally I've been getting up at 5 to 5:30 to be out of the house by 6 to take him to work and be there at 6:30 so I can be at my work by 7. Excuse me. But today I slept in until 6, and I did the worst thing you can do in regards to an alarm. Turn it off and roll over. So at 6 o'clock I turned that alarm off and I rolled over, and I woke up, it was like 6:35, 6:40, and I had a headache. I was like, oh great. So probably gonna stop and grab me a little caffeine. I haven't really done an energy drink in a couple weeks, so don't know if I'll do that. Might just do the Old Faithful Diet Mountain Dew. I know I'm just kind of rambling this morning. I hadn't talked to y'all in a while outside of a live I did last week. I think it was last Friday. I guess I did a live. So just thought I'd ramble for a bit. Tomorrow, my second oldest child, my oldest son, graduates high school. Man, y'all, I'm one proud dad, I tell you what. So in the state of Georgia, now we do homeschool our kids, okay, but my wife has her degree. My wife is a teacher. My wife don't give no slack. You feel me? If you're supposed to do something, you're supposed to do it. If you fail it, you fail it. And I'm not saying like my wife has no grace or mercy, because I mean obviously she does, because all teachers do. But my wife don't treat them, you know, give them an easy ride just because they're our kids. Excuse me. So in the state of Georgia, you have to have 23 credits to graduate high school. I do not remember how much it was when I was in high school, because that's 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. So I don't remember. 23 is what you have to have. This son of mine graduated with 32. He kept taking classes he didn't have to. He took so many extra classes, extra electives, and graduated with a 3.95 GPA. Y'all hear me? 3.95. I don't even know if I was sniffing 3. I don't remember. I probably wasn't even sniffing 3. And the only thing that got him was like, I think 8th or 9th grade math is what made him drop. Other than that, he's just been killing it. He's worked extra hard this year and last year. Excuse me. Excuse me. Last year he took extra classes so that his senior year would be less hectic. Kid was thinking ahead. I never would have thought like that. But he took a bunch of extra classes last year, so he put a lot of strain on himself last year. But he wanted this year to be more enjoyable. So he worked. My wife teaches out of our house. She has a homeschool school called Eagle Academy, where she teaches homeschoolers, people who need, that way kids can, if parents aren't good at a certain subject, my wife can help. She also does private tutoring, and then she teaches at a academy, a homeschool academy. I apologize. She teaches at a homeschool place called Summit Homeschool. I don't think it's called Academy anymore, because they renamed it. Anyway, Summit Homeschool something on Tuesdays. Well, there they have a drama department and a musical theater department. Musical theater. Trying to be proper. So my kids have been involved, except for my youngest. My youngest can give a fart less about any of that stuff. He's an introvert. Yeah, he don't care about none of that. But my oldest two, which my daughter's graduated since 2022, they've been involved for years and years and years. And my son has now become has been stage manager. Neither one of them wanted to be on stage. They always worked on crew, sound, lighting, things like that. But my son has been stage manager for I don't know how many shows now, several years, for the drama department and the musical theater. I always forget that last T. Musical theater. Because that's two different teachers, two different groups. Not all the kids do both. Some kids don't want to sing. I get that. So they have the drama, which they'll do a dinner theater performance, which is already done. And then for musical theater, they do they call it little kids. I think it's up to 4th or 5th grade. And then they do upper kids musical theater performance. So his last performance next week, Friday and Saturday. So looking forward to that. So he'll graduate tomorrow. I'm just super proud of him. The kid, he had a lot of struggles when he was younger, with anxiety and things like that, and the good Lord stepped in and delivered him of all that. And I'm so thankful. And he's been a little stressed about what to do after high school. I'm like, son, you don't have to plan nothing right now. I was basically kicked out of the house. I was told before I was done that you are going to move out once you graduate, or you're going to go to the military. So I went to the military. I had to get away because I fully believed that's what was going to happen to me, that they were going to kick me out. So I will never do that to my kids. As long as you abide by my rules, I've told them, it's like, you do dad's rules, you can stay for forever. Obviously, I want you to find somebody, get married, be happy, settle down, but you'll never be forced out. So we'll see what he wants to do. He still doesn't have his license. Neither does my daughter, even though she's 20. We've been very slow, intentionally, to a point with both of them. In case y'all don't know, in the state of Georgia, people can't drive, okay? People are absolutely stupid. I was almost hit just yesterday 2 or 3 times in the span of like 5 minutes. So my son's a little more practical thinker sometimes, not all the time. And he's like, Dad, I see how all these people are. He's like, I don't have a desire to drive. I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to. You do it when you see fit. Some people want to drive. Like my daughter, she's wanted to drive since she was 14, 15, I forget. So she's had her learners for a while, but then we messed up and we forgot during COVID. We didn't realize that it expired. Well, then it starts the whole process over. You got to have so many hours with a driver, and if something about the age of 18 in Georgia, there's a thing. And so she still has a learner. So they were both going to go. He was going to do his learner's test this week, and she was going to do her driving test. And my wife got sick, and I had to work. So that got postponed for a few weeks. Excuse me. So my son's never been behind the wheel. We're going to take it very slow. My daughter has had a few close calls, which kind of scares me. And I know eventually you kind of have to let the kids go. But y'all, this is something I struggle with. So y'all pray for me. If you believe in prayer, you're prayer warriors, I'm sincerely asking for prayer on this because I struggle with worry. I do. I don't struggle with worry for a lot of things in life. Like most things in life, I just don't worry. I may stress just because I have so much of a load on me, but like worry about individual things, fear, that's not me. Them driving is the thing that bothers me. So I'd appreciate your prayers on that. And I know this ramble's been all over the place, but I want to say how proud I am of my son. I'm proud of my daughter too. She graduated in 2022 with great grades as well. But I didn't have the channel then. So my son, Zach, if you see this, buddy, he don't normally watch. He carries a Kershaw leak. He likes that, but he's not a big knife guy. He's a Star Wars guy. So that's what he is. He wants all these fancy lightsabers and stuff. But anywho, Zach, I love you, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Your mom and I are both very proud of you. You've done really, really well. Better than expected. Better than I did. So, really proud of you. But I hope you all have a great weekend. As soon as I get home from work, I'm not even getting out of the car. I will pull up, and my boys will come out to the car, and we're going to get haircuts. Because we all need haircuts, and his graduation's tomorrow. I want everybody to be lined up good. So that is the plan for today. If I have a chance tonight, I'll do that mail call video. If not, I don't know when it'll be, because Saturday's full. Where's he? Saturday is full with his graduation, and then taking him out wherever he wants to go eat after that. Unfortunately, it looks like all of our family is going to be out of town. So he will have no family, which greatly bothers me. But it just so happened to be that my uncle, who's my pastor, him and his wife had a pre-planned trip to London, and they fly out tonight at midnight. And the rest of them who aren't going to be here, at least all the women and kids, there will probably be some of the guys here who could come, but they won't, because I just know how the guys are. Baby shower for my cousin's daughter up in Tennessee. I know this was planned first, but whether or not we got the invitation out before they got their invitation out, I don't know. But that's the new baby. I know they'll pick a new baby over somebody graduating every time. It's just is what it is. So anyways, a good buddy from our church said he would be there, but his wife's been dealing with some health things this week, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to show up. So it might just be us, my family, my wife and kids, and then a couple of friends of my daughter's. So that might be it, but we'll be there, and we'll hoorah and yeehaw and attaboy, and we'll make him feel good for sure. And then take him out wherever he wants to go. I hope it ain't too expensive, but we'll see. But anyhow, y'all have a blessed one. I do have a couple more short videos I'm gonna try to record here in just a little bit for some open tags for today, so we'll see if we can't get to that. But y'all have a blessed one. I love you, appreciate you, and if you made it this far in the video, I'll be doing the giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers here in the next few days. I'm still waiting on a slip from somebody, but if I have to ship that out separately, I will, because that way if I can get this stuff out, then I can clear up a little bit of space on top of my shelf in the bedroom. So that'll be coming here in the next week. I'll be doing the giveaway video, and it'll just be it probably won't be live. I will just do a recording and record the random comment picker, because pretty much everybody that's commented on there, I know who they are, so I'm not worried about getting a troll. So, and if I get one I don't know, we'll see. So y'all have a good one. Love you. God bless you. Do something kind for someone. It goes a mighty long way. See ya.